to make such a drastic decision, all the responsibility falls on her. If she doesn't want to be classified as a murderer, stay away from the penis. I mute my mic.
Hey, and also, it's not like these men are just taking vagina from them. You open your legs to these men, and so I'm gonna be straight up. If you don't want the responsibility of it, don't open your legs. Men not gonna have sex with men. Have sex with who they can. That's the bulk majority of men. Stop it. Men ain't just walking around just raping women and getting them pregnant to have babies. They open their legs to these men. They get pregnant, and the men take advantage of them. You know how they can stop taking advantage of it? Close your legs. Straight up.
Hey, Young, just to add to
But
your
that
point, men control marriage. Women give access to sex. All right, so that is a known fact in this world. Women control sex or access to sex, and men control marriage. So with that thought in mind, the same way you can put energy into going to the courts and the abortion clinics to make sure a man is held accountable, because that's pretty much what you're doing. You're stopping accountability from the black woman. Accountability is closing your damn legs. The same way you can go to the courthouse and demand child support when a man has no control over that is the same way you can control keeping your legs closed to keep a man out of those drawers. I mean my mic.
I guess I
Hey,
guess I guess like
I'll say it one more time, sister. Accountability. Say it with me now. Accountability.
I understand that. I guess I'm just looking at it from a statistic standpoint. So if I'm seeing that black women are the lowest, like they make minimum, they barely make minimum wage, and then they're having abortions because of that. I would assume that not being able to have an abortion would just make that worse because it's not going to change. A statistic is a statistic. Like, we can talk all day about this, but it's like that's not going to really change.
Okay,
hey,
So
Stacy,
with
sis.
the
Stacy. What about the illegal? What about people that come here from outside the country that they had no job, they struggling, they all got
Mhm.
3 or 4 jobs, they're having babies. You have the Jewish people who are primarily on welfare. They won't give it a welfare because of them. They're the main ones. They're the main subsidiaries to welfare programs and so forth,
but they're
and they
not
have kids. So, but
based off this.
but I'm asking you why you talk about poverty and poor. These
Yeah.
people who come to the country, who are, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't believe in legal aliens at all, but
Okay.
the so-called Hispanics, right, who come here, Mexican, whatever, they come to this country, they're piss poor. They have children. Their husband goes out and finds work and takes care of the kids, whatever, be 10, 11 of them in one house. It's a stereotype, but it tends to be true. You'll have a Mexican family, they'll have a whole bunch of kids. He's making damn near $10 an hour, $20 an hour, and they're making it work. So that's not an excuse. If people and white, the same thing with Jewish people, they be on welfare, they don't have no good jobs like that, whatever, and they having kids. That excuse does not provide justification to eradicating a child in the womb. It does not. Private money or finance does not justify it. It doesn't in any way, shape, or form. It just doesn't. It's just it's a cop out. Like the rape thing is a cop out. The incest thing is a cop out. That's the lesser percentile of reasons behind the abortions. The main percentage is women recklessly laying with men that they're irresponsibly sleeping with who are not their husbands, who they're not married to, and because they know, okay, once I get pregnant from this nigga, he ain't gonna marry me and I can't afford it, so I'm just gonna let this thing go. That's what it boils down to. It has nothing to do with money.
You
Nothing.
eat how much?
Well,